Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wednesday Night Warfare brought to you by the Armchair Dragoons. It is always a pleasure to be with you tonight. Tonight we are back into the playtest pen because we are passionately committed to making sure that Valour and Fortitude, which is currently on version 2.75, I think, can be the very best it can be by the time that Jervis Johnson releases it into the wild. And and frankly, I enjoy building sets for it. I am taking the opportunity. I suppose I should tweet. Because even though Ron's not here, he would chastise me if I don't tweet. Committed to making sure that Valour and Fortitude... here we go. Hey, Red, good evening, you're first. Red is first. I see that Red is first. There we go, Pink. And I have sent out a tweet, so we're all set. I wanted to send out a tweet. We're all set to go. Red is in the chat. The chat is working tonight. Hooray. And we just want it to be the best it can be. So we're coming back to 2.75 to continue our playtest. It's another scenario from the... What year is this book? I really should have looked this. This is poor show prep. 1997, Chris Leach's Fields, plural, Fields of Glory. A series of scenarios back then for Shako. This is the Grand Redoubt. And one of the jokes that came up in the chat among the crew was that, well, it was an early game for Shako, and the terrain, as you can see, is somewhat limited. It's there's not a lot of it out there. And so we decided, and this was, I think it was the Mechanical Turk who does all the wonderful voxel minis you see. He said, you know what, it's not really the Grand Redoubt. It's the pretty good Redoubt. And so we're going to have the battle of the almost Grand Redoubt, Borodino, 1812, which means we're going to get the Russians on the table, which is awesome. And I like that a lot. So we have brought to the table our guy, the chronologist. Good evening.
Good evening.
Ron, are you back?
Howdy ho.
Hey, Ron, you got anything to tell the people?
Vive la France.
Ah, that's better. And we have brought back to the table after a musical hiatus, a sojourn through the high hills of West Virginia and parts east. We have Just Jojo. Good evening.
Good evening.
So yes, we're going to play a little piece of the Battle of Borodino, which we've done for Blucher in the past. And I want to thank Mechanical Turk for trying his level best to spruce this up and make it not as Spartan as the original scenario would suggest. He gave us these lovely little smoke clouds. He also, if you look real close down, you can see he made gouges in the map. And in at least one of the gouges, there's a dead horsey. There it is. But he also gave us, because we couldn't possibly have a Russian army without a Kutuzov mini, even though it's not Kutuzov, it's Raevsky. But he also sent out Our Lady of Smolensk, both of which go together as the army commander. I think that's just awesome. So let's learn about the scenario, and y'all can pick sides, and we'll start playing. Because heaven knows everybody here has at least played a couple times. So let's get rocking. Scenario notes. Timing is everything for the French. They need to coordinate their infantry and cavalry attacks to ensure that their infantry is not detained on the first ridge too long. However, although the cavalry must be used aggressively, it must not be exhausted such that it'll be unable to oppose the Russian cavalry that will soon arrive. Period. Tricky! Exclamation mark. I wish I was I wish I was making that up. I'm not. Grouchy, who you see here off map, keeping Sean Connery company as he looks over Borodino. Thank you so much, Mr. Wargaming. Grouchy, he will arrive. He will join us on the fourth turn. Russians. The challenge for the Russians is to decide between defending the first ridge and the redoubt or giving ground to defend the second ridge. Disregard the rules. That's all Shako stuff. We see that. Both Russian army guns must be deployed in the redoubt and cannot be moved. No other units can defend the redoubt unless the guns are destroyed. So no units in the redoubt unless the guns are destroyed. Korf. I suppose I should show folks what we have coming. Going over to the other side of the board. There we are. Korf, with some very nice horses. He arrives on turn 5. And Kreutz, right next door over here, He arrives on turn 6. Who's breaking stuff?
Wasn't me, I swear.
Casualties seem to have meant little to either side.
Oh, jeez.
The French sought to crack the Russian line by seizing the high ground around the Grand Redoubt. The French win a victory. I like the fact that they put victory in quotation marks. The French win a victory if they control the entire ridge behind the one on which the Grand Redoubt is located by the end of the last turn. Control is achieved if one or more French-formed unit in good order are occupying the ridge and no Russian-formed infantry battalion is on the ridge. The Russians win a victory with any other result. This is a 12-turn game. Probably the most important thing we need to do is introduce... Oh my goodness, here we go. Andrew, good evening. Matt Rowe, good evening. Destruct, how you doing? Destruct, you want to play? We're over here. You know how to get in here. Just saying. Well, one of your favorite battles, you could come play it. That's kind of what we do around this joint. Some people never show up, I swear to God. Anyway, what am I doing? There we are. We should probably go over the newest, that's the word I wanted, the newest rule that we have before us, and that is Stoic. We've not encountered it before because we've not encountered the Russians before. And they are, as was said, Stoic. There it is. Valour and Fortitude Russians. This unit cannot move in the same action phase that it rallies or reforms. However, you can re-roll rally and valor tests if you roll a 1 for this unit. So you get a nice bonus or a nice chance to save yourself on a rally or a valor test, but you cannot move if you either rally or reform. Now, I know that Ron is the French. Does anyone else want to be French, or would you both rather be Russians?
I'm interested in giving the Russians a shot because I've never had a chance to drive them.
Excellent. Joe, what would you like to play?
Honestly, it doesn't matter too much, but I will take... I am partial to the Russians.
All right.
Do you mind having a co-commander for Russians, Chrono?
Not at all.
All
right. Russians.
Now, and shoot, Joe, you did not know this. I have shrunk the size of the units to try to deal with frontage issues. So now your standard infantry battalion is a mere 2 bases.
Okay.
This is line, as you might expect.
Yes.
This is assault column. A standard unit, which everything on here is, enters march column by placing one of these handy-dandy little bases behind it.
Okay.
So now I know that unit is in march column. Stole that idea from volley and bayonet.
In squares, they just flip the
yeah.
face around, right?
Square is face opposite ways, just like that.
Okay.
Borrowed that idea, as Red points out, both from March Attack and Snappy Nappy. And it worked really well, I thought, the last time. So, you know what time it is, kids. It's turn on the map time.
Hooray.
Hooray. I want to make sure that this got saved.
We got 5 brigades, so...
Chrono, why don't you take overall commander, if you wouldn't mind?
Sure. Me myself on a team.
Yeah. Spades. Okay.
Okay, so this must be something. Here we go. Therefore, map. There you go. I should point out, I guess, that... Let's see, we got Tolstoy, we got that. Yeah, that actually worked out better than I thought. Cool. All right, deploy yourselves. Ron, you're on your own.
Chrono, who do you want me to take?
All by myself.
Do you want to take Korf when he comes on,
Yep, I'll take Korf when he comes on.
and also give you Tolstoy,
Okay.
and I guess I'll take the other three. We can figure the rest out as we go.
Sure.
And Chrono, I know that you enjoy questions like this, so I did ask Jervis what he thought the ideal game of Valor and Fortitude was. Any idea how many brigades he thought should be on the field?
Oh, many?
Yeah, how many brigades per side?
I'm gonna say at least 6.
It's actually 3 to 6.
Hey, on the upper end.
Yeah, so that's actually not a big battle. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is about that size.
Yeah. I think most of our games have been that size, aside from a few.
Well, we had
Maybe
Talavera was big, Egmul was big, Coruña was big, and the one that
Yeah, but
Go ahead.
even Coruña, though, was still... It wasn't... I don't think there was more than 6 brigades to a side.
Oh, I thought so. No.
Was there? I have to try and remember, but...
Yeah, you could be right. You could be right. So I say to both the Russians and the French, please establish yourselves.
Check the team chat, Chrono. If you would, please.
Will do.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, I think that makes sense, right?
Sure. Yeah. Especially with the way the deployment zones are laid out.
Yeah.
Mr. McGuire, how about the 4D reverse trapezohedron formation? How do you do that? Hell, not without a couple bourbons, Mr. McGuire. I'm telling you, not without a couple bourbons.
Nice special. Oh yeah, there they are.
Oh, you got some pretty guys out there. Yes, you do.
Yeah. Tolstoy has some
Yeah.
very good units in his brigade,
Especially
He
these fuzzies back here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see those.
and these guys.
Yeah, those guys don't suck either.
Oh, how are we playing the ridges on this map?
What a fine question. I think in this map we would say that there's a crest line, wouldn't we?
Yes.
There's a
All
pretty easy crest line to see.
Thought I would check.
Fair question. But remember, you may not defend the Grand Redoubt with anything but the guns until they're gone. Figure you guys can handle this. I can turn the map back off.
Yeah.
And just because we occasionally get asked how big is the table, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 10 feet long by 6 feet wide. Jam-packed with about 1,000 6mm figs either side.
What turn do Kreutz and Korf show up?
5 and 6.
5 and 6. Got it.
And that's reversed, though. Korf is first at 5.
Okay.
And I think we're going to saddle the Russians the way we saddled the Austrians. Namely, we're not going to give them the 1-2 thing, but we will say they don't get a freebie.
Makes sense.
All right. Dallin, are you all set?
Ready to go.
Rock and roll. Well, of course, the French are attacking. You know, the Russians would be happy to sit there and let them bash themselves silly. So, Ron, if you'd begin by drawing a card, please. We'll look at that card is. One for free. Who is it? Oh, and I'm delighted to point out that much as was the case in our previous battle, all the way over at Rob, it is Prince Eugène who is commanding the French. The freebie is Broussier. Away you go. We would love to have had you play, Robert. We hope you're feeling better. You know, OJ has not provided us an excuse.
You have a doctor's note.
Yeah.
We require those, right?
Yes, of course. My God, man. This is...
Yeah.
We're not
This is-
barbarians.
this-
We're
yeah,
not savages.
They were not savages.
You can
Has
set it electronically.
you are not first. Stop it. Why aren't you playing? You're not even playing D&D. Tomorrow is D&D night.
That's me.
Speaking of role-playing games, I've been having great fun running a RuneQuest game.
Oh my goodness. There you go. Is there a new edition of RuneQuest out, or is this the old school?
This is a new edition of RuneQuest, which is based off of second edition of RuneQuest. It's called RuneQuest Glorantha.
Oh, well, there you go. That's a lovely
But
universe.
it was published about, I think, 3 or 4 years ago.
Cool.
Beautiful edition. It's good. It's a good game. If you like your crunch, it's a good game.
I dare. Yeah, that was always my impression of it. I can't say I've had many friends who played. I don't recall ever playing it myself. Oh, for the love of God. He's watching the Leafs game. Man has no social graces.
Can I go that way?
Nope. You can't interpenetrate other divisions. Brigades.
It's okay. I didn't want to anyway.
Yeah. And Moran didn't want you to, so there.
He was just asking for a friend.
So, could we do that hypothetically? No. Okay. I by the way, I guess I should have known it, but oh my gosh. 40K is the best served universe on Tabletop Simulator.
It really is.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they've got some really nice looking
Ugh.
stuff on TTS.
And multiple versions, multiple editions. Oh. All right.
Yep.
Who's next, Ron? Let's see. How's Moran feel?
Huh.
You throwing dice around for?
I was rotating the dice roll and the die went. Woo!
Woo. Sure. Uh-oh, it's Velker. Velker's back. We have a comment from Tommy McGuire. RuneQuest, the bronze bones of dead gods.
Yes.
Joe,
True statement.
Joe accepts your statement and moves on.
Yes.
Red has requested a return to shunning for oh yes, and by moving that die roller in that fashion, you officially have Achilles'd that die roller. I believe that's accurate. But yeah, you know what, Red? You're right. We are shunning. OJ is shunned. OJ is now shunned. That's. I wish that were not the case, but he is shunned.
He gets his own club now.
Like a Mennonite. Well, that second move is a doozy. Look at that.
Yeah, they're moving fast.
Well, to his credit, it's not like the French had plan B other than get him. Wait a minute, that was your plan? Get him?
They're all done. Yeah, you know, it's not like I have much of a way to make a plan here.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know. All right, who's next?
Shh. Try a sec.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, second up. Get him. No.
Oh, sorry. That was the.
I figured it was Gerard. Yeah, they're not going nowhere. And Caulaincourt, one of the most long-suffering generals of the Napoleonic Wars. He's going. My dude Caulaincourt. This guy, the guy who tried probably harder than anybody else to convince Napoleon not to invade Russia.
Why he told him to take the hill with all the guns.
Right? And so here he is at Borodino getting
They're
orders. All right, and now you got all you got left is Latour Marburg.
You're a Latour
Rockin'.
Marburg.
I am not a Latour Marburg. Hello, dear.
Hello.
See, look at that. We didn't have to have half the table. Ron just came running. All right, you certainly didn't start any melees. Russians, bottom of the turn. Let me get up to a shuffle. Go. And by the way, thank you for updating the decks. That's appreciated. No, any shooting? Oh my goodness! I bet there is. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it. Who's
We're
near?
gonna have to go there.
Who's nearest? Yeah, you think? Now you'll notice that is not a usual gun.
No, it has two dice.
It has dos dice. So and those guys are in columns. So that's going to be 4.
I mean, you're one hit, but you know.
What is that? I believe the phrase is that opens the ball.
And these guys are gonna shoot these cuirassiers over here.
And you got a hit over here, correct?
Yes, a single hit.
Sorry about that. I don't know why I didn't bring in my magic. My ubiquitous damage marker. Alright. And those fellers are shooting at these horsies?
Yeah, they are.
Agreed. Go for it.
4 again. Right?
Yeah, I should think.
Another 1.
Almost the same roll, isn't it?
No.
Okay.
It's 6. Oh, it was the same roll. You're right.
Yeah. All right. Any other shooting though?
Do your guns back here in Tolstoy have a shot?
I would assumed I was out of range, but I may not be.
No.
These things have range.
That's range.
Yeah, the closest, right?
Yeah, it's not going to be
Well,
these
the hill-
guys. It's going to
the
be
hill's
these
over
guys
here.
there. Yeah, it's going to be them fellers.
Yep, them.
2 dice, because those guys are in column.
2 dice.
Mm-hmm. Look at you.
Then your other gun.
I think it's the same guy.
Oh, you have to add it to that one or shoot this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Because
you
yeah,
can,
where you do all this
you
shooting at
can
once,
you can
yeah.
do either.
It'd be either extra die there or
2
die
dice
here.
there.
I'll take 2 dice on the guy.
I would have thought you would. That's why I didn't assume you were supporting.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Not for a run, but. Yeah, nasty tenacity in those boys. Any other shooting?
That is it for us, I believe.
All right. Who will you seek to activate?
I'm gonna try like a chef.
Go for it. Joe, how about you? You're good.
Tolstoy.
Go for it. Anything but a 1. You good? Achilles. Good to see you, man. Lottery numbers tomorrow still 7. Joe, in case you haven't been keeping up, our friend Achilles is in Taiwan, so it's tomorrow where he is. We keep hitting him up for the lotto numbers. Chrono, is it your intent that those guys are behind the crest?
They're more on the crest at this point.
Okay, so do you wish them to be able to shoot?
Yes, that is the
All right,
intent.
let's get them up a little bit then. I'm sure you had the move.
Yeah, they're light. They're deployed lights. They've got 12 inches. So.
Yeah, I wasn't troubled by I wasn't troubled by the availability of movement.
Honestly, I think that's the only thing I need to do.
All right.
I'm saying this is the crest line right here.
Let's say it's pretty much. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
And it's also, as ever, more about commander's intent. We're sad you can't play Cowboys with us, Achilles. We're gonna play some fun Cowboys. Pew pew.
All right. I'm going to try and activate Captisvech.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He seems up for it. Mm-hmm. Just in case anybody doesn't appreciate how much work Turk put in these. Look at these guys. Look at them up close. They're cool. Hey, Ron. This dude is backwards.
Yes.
That dude is backwards.
My horses are moonwalking.
Uh-huh. So is that one. So is this one. You and the moonwalking horses.
That is all of my movement, I think.
You're all done? Joe, you're good?
Yep.
All right, and no melees obviously have occurred. So we move to the top of turn 2. Look at that, a turn done in the books. Ron, take a card. Oh, good lord. Reshuffle.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It can happen that way. Shooting, you got any?
No.
Who are you activating for free? 36 inches of your commander. Of Ojen. That's good. La Tour Marburg. C'est le premier.
All right. Let's see if we can take out the cannons.
Yes. What? Oh. Card, people.
Following the historical French model, I see.
Yeah, well, Ney is there with him. Can't say I disrespect it.
Can you give me 3 inches?
Off the hoop.
Any bad guys?
Nearest bad guys from those guys, what are moving?
All right, cool. I mean, if we're gonna start, might as well start earlier.
All the other guys are letting them have what, dude? I'm concerned what that might be.
What benefit does the Redoubt give in
Let me
combat?
see.
It's gonna count as a garrison essentially.
It's
It's
probably
highly defensible terrain.
it provides cover and is an obstacle.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, they're good. Whoops, where's my bag? Where's my leader? Oh, there. All right, that's them.
Who's next?
Middle,
All right.
Gerard.
Gerard. Sure. He says
Ooh.
sure.
Yeah, this time. A little coaxing, come on.
Oh, that's right. He sat one out, didn't he?
Yeah. And then reforming.
I think you're beyond reformation, but, you know, what do I know? Eleanor is presently moving the troops of General Gerard, an 8-unit division.
Now you make it sound like golf.
That was kind of my goal on that one. Mission accomplished.
Yes.
Oh man. Ardwolf posted a picture to his Twitter account of an individual whose vehicle is currently in the culvert behind his office. To quote from our guy Ardwolf, "Your day could be worse."
All right, complete.
Next. Broussier?
No.
No.
Bum.
Morand? He'll go.
Enthusiastically.
Seems so. He's looking to scrap.
Like, can we see up that hill at these guys or no?
Yep.
Yeah.
Those guys are shootable. These guys are not.
I intended this guy to be able to see, but
Who's that, the gun?
yeah.
Scooch him up. Just kind of line him up with this dude.
There.
There you go. I mean, and to be clear, you can certainly see that guy because he's not on the ridge.
Yeah. The ridge line.
But I'm talking about like this dude.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, a little. Looks like the French might be planning for a little shooting. Who knows? I guess we'll have to find out.
Shooting, you don't say.
The Turk is in the game. Sup, Turk? I hope you all had a chance to check out Turk's super cool new Polish troops, which will make the Battle of Utitsa possible. Oh, mercy.
All right.
That's everybody for you, right, Ron?
Nope, I haven't moved these guys yet.
Oh, who's that? Ah, Kolanko. Yep. Well, it really can't come as a terrible shock that he's coming up the hill.
Not particularly.
I'd be more surprised if he wasn't.
Oh, I don't know, Achilles. Achilles has commented in the chat that yesterday he went to a temple for the gods of war and literature. It fascinates him that they co-locate these two. I think there's a history of that among all humans.
I mean, one of our early extant examples of what you could call literature is a story of war.
Saying. At least in the West.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, sure.
I know very little about. Fortunately, I do not know a lot about history of Chinese literature, but
I have a dear friend
Done.
who is 100% Chinese person. And he and I, back in our video gaming days when we were taunting each other, he goes, "Just let me remind you that when my people were inventing writing, your people were digging up tubers with a stick." And
not even tubers. Potatoes are a new world.
Well, that's true. We weren't. You know, you're right about that. Now that I think about it, yeah.
Well, could have been turnips, I guess.
Could have been turnips.
Could have been
Yeah.
turnips,
Aha.
yeah.
Yeah. Take that. We were digging up turnips. All right. Looks like we got us a melee. Look at that. You're gonna eat the. He's gonna eat that -1 there. But he's got 7. He's got 8. He's got 6.
Defendable terrain, though. Hold on.
I thought the defendable terrain just gives him a -1. I was looking at the has machine. This is
I'm looking at T.1.4.
Oh, go on.
Or is this the right version? Let me double check to make sure I'm using the right version. Count the melee value of cavalry and artillery occupying terrain feature. There are fighting unit occupying a defendable terrain feature.
Why isn't that on here? Turn off your stupid hockey game and fix things. I'm sorry, what is that? T.1.4 you say?
Yes.
Add 1 to the melee value of infantry occupying a terrain feature. We'll do that. Have the melee value of cavalry occupying a terrain feature or that are fighting a unit. Okay, good. Yes. That doesn't say that has. Not only do you not play with us, but your QRS is wrong. Ergo, 7, 8, 4. 4 to 4. 4 to 4. Yeah.
Are we going to apply that to... These guys are artillery units. Are we going to apply that, or are we calling it special because it's Redoubt?
But their fire is 2, right?
Right. It says to have the melee value of cavalry and artillery.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. So instead of 2, they would drop to... Well, they get 3.
And double... Well, then let me double check what canister does again.
Yep. Ooh, this is complex. This is complex. So we know that Ron is 4. That seems certain.
Yes. So this would be 2, but then it halves to 1.
Yeah,
So
we
it's
know we do our halvings before we do our addings. That's clear.
And then we add 1 because it's because of canister, so it puts it back to 2.
So 2.
And then we add 1 from brigade support.
Well, no, don't we figure that out first? I think we figure out the value first
Let me double check.
before we do any halvings. Add 1 to the unit's fire value and count it as 2 units instead of 1.
No, you according to 1.6.1, you double or halve before adding and subtracting.
Okay. So what do you think it is? 3?
I'd say 3, because
Okay.
this is 2 half to 1, plus 1 for canister, plus 1 for support.
So it is 4 to 3, looking for 3s. Two. That's the numbers. Whoa, none. And that's an insta-kill.
That might... I think terrain changes that, but let me check.
Thought it was in... Well, it's going to be a kill no matter... Well, you'd have to check, I suppose.
Automatic routes do not apply if either side is occupying a terrain feature. And
Okay.
7.24
All right,
is
so
automatic routes, yeah.
you hit him for none. He hit you for 2.
I'm not shaken, but...
No. Still, that was we must count that a French win as they continue the scrum up on the not quite grand Redoubt.
Let me see.
Any other melees?
I'm double checking something again here really quick.
I think he bounces off infantry. I don't think he bounces off horse.
He would bounce normally if he lost or hadn't beaten me, but what is it? I'm double checking all this, sorry. Oh no, it's only if they lose. He won, so he can stay in.
All right. Well, there it is then. We have our answer. The fight continues at the Redoubt. That's the only melee, right, Ron?
Correct.
Bottom of 2. Russians, draw a card, please. Is that the Prussian? It's the Prussian deck. All right. Well, it's easy enough to fix. You haven't played a card.
Right. And one of these cards is the same throughout all.
Yeah. That's that. So. Hence my confusion. I should have known the flag. I blame myself.
I should have known the flag, honestly.
I blame myself.
I don't care about the flag. They're all bad guys.
This from the ogre.
Look you.
And a very short ogre.
Good point. And
he was actually my height.
Yeah. Well, as is well known, he wasn't actually short for his time.
No, because the English had a different inch system than the French did.
Well, but it was also a fairly brilliant caricaturist.
Yes. It was for several reasons, yes.
See, it's all revisionist history.
Did you not do a Russian deck? Did not do a Russian deck.
Oh dear.
You know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to use an actual deck of cards.
Right, because they match up to...
Mm-hmm.
You just need...
What is it? Ace through...
It's basically a whole one suit. It's just ace through
the whole of a suit?
Yeah.
Yep.
I have the list put here.
I'm terribly, terribly sad. I'm terribly sad. Not only is your QRS wrong, but there's... Oh. If I can't believe in Has, what do I have? Really?
We'll manage.
What suit you want?
I am currently spade, so might as well make it spades. This lines up with the one I have, so I'm going to take that.
That's right. That's what I was going to say to you.
Pardon that.
Think I got them all?
I think so.
Well, we seem one short.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7.
Or do you only have one, right? There should be 13.
Yeah, I have one in my hand, so there should be one more.
Mm-hmm. Where'd it go? Oh, of course, it's a face card, isn't it? There it is.
Oh yeah, you're missing the jack.
There it is.
Well, it's for the Russians, then it's mostly a joke.
All right.
There I am.
There you go.
Stuck in the middle with you. I will draw a card.
Yes, you should.
It is.
And I will look at that.
That's an interesting card.
That is.
Playing that this turn.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's actually a goodie.
Where are the list of cards for
they are
the suits?
If you take a look at the rules that I sent out that I posted in the Discord chat, I posted a folder of them in Valour and Fortitude. They're on the army list for the Russians.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me find
Here,
it.
let me do something real quick here. I'm gonna save you a moment there, Joe.
Pausing for technical difficulties.
If you go to the our Discord chat for Valour and Fortitude, Joe.
Yeah.
I have in moments. That's the fit deck.
Cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Rock on. Shooting from the Russians.
Yeah. Well, actually, maybe not. I think I can't see.
Yeah, all
any-
those boys are on the lee of the hill, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. These guys have a shot somewhere.
Oh, yeah. For a fact.
Let's see. So it's gonna be, let's 20. It's gotta be one of these three, I think. That's 22. That's. These are all pretty almost equidistant. I think one of these infantry units actually.
Let's see. OJ, you are shunned. His statement is, it was his wedding anniversary today, and the daughter and son-in-law made dinner and brought it over.
Aw.
I think he's still shunned. But you're a kinder person. So where's your shot there, Chrono?
It's gonna be one of the. It's gonna be one of these two, I think. They're about equidistant.
All right, so that's a mere 2 dice because there's no columns anymore.
Yes, all three of these guys.
Very good.
Hits.
Ooh, look at you.
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna come over here
Mhm.
to these two,
Them fellers.
where I think are both gonna shoot here.
All right, so the Jaegers on the
Come on.
right, they got a 3 and they got a +1 for a 4. Is that what you're gonna do? Is this
That is
this with? Ah, they are. Yeah, look at you. So 4 dice.
Yeah, let me double check this.
I don't think you lose anything for light infantry, do you?
No, you don't. Three hits.
Ooh.
Oh,
Musketry is rough today for the French.
These guys are gonna blast these boys here.
Cannon to cannon, love.
I think it's two of them.
Do.
Okay. Yeah, you had one per canister.
Mm-hmm.
One hit.
I'm really, really decising you tonight. Let's make some
and-
limits.
You need to get your revenge. 1 sec. And I got this gun here.
You go over. Where's that gun there? So, oh, way back here. Missed it.
Yes, you have it, but it doesn't mean you have to shoot it.
You don't have to. 1 die.
Two, I think. He's in column.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
That would be 2.
Two hits.
Owie.
Oh my God!
Wow.
And fire being very effective today, which is not usual. They have
Chrono's
been saying
got the
about
hot
that.
hand.
Hot
Well,
hand.
artillery
Hot
is
hand.
doing well. I'm a bit more surprised by their musketry. Their artillery I expected to do well. Their
You're getting paid back for a rob run.
I think that's all the fire I have.
That was a slaughter on both sides.
True, but you did manage a victory. Although narrow. All right, that's all of it. So who you activating?
I will try to activate Lycashev
Go
up
for
front. Yep.
How about you, Joe?
I'll activate my Tolstoy.
All right.
Oh wait, no, I have to make a messenger check.
Do you? That far out, you said?
You do. That was probably inadvertent on my part.
Yep.
Oh well, I made the mistake, so we're up, right? Gets
Yep.
it.
Mm-hmm.
And then these boys
Mm-hmm.
also gets it. These guys do not have to check because they're right there. They are forming a square. There's a lot of cavalry over there. Hey, that one's in the farm square. These guys are going to
Much square forming is occurring.
go back here.
And once again, it is rather difficult to blame them for that.
Right.
That we'll have to do. Okay. And then we'll try and activate Tatezich.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This game does move along. No one will ever accuse Valour and Fortitude of letting grass grow under its feet.
It does move very quickly.
Russian is good?
That is all my movement.
Joe, you
Yeah, I'm
good? All right,
I'm
that's
good.
one, we've got one melee then.
Oh, wait. In the melee phase, I have this Jack card, which
Ron,
I will
yeah,
read
go
this.
go ahead and read it because this is so great.
This is this would be the Cossack Raiders card.
Well, no, actually, I have renamed that card already. What do you think
Oh,
I've
have you?
named it, Chrono?
Downwards Bane.
Filthy, filthy Cossacks.
Of course.
Ah.
Play this card in the melee phase. Pick one enemy unit within 18 inches of the edge of the battlefield. That unit suffers one loss.
It just kills somebody.
I think I'm going to ping the Curiosity back here.
Are they within 18 inches of the edge of the battlefield? They are. They suffer a loss. Why? Cossacks.
That is just.
That's a fun card. It really is.
No,
It's not.
It's like
I think it's fun.
it's like wait a minute, what's going on? We were in great shape, and the next thing you know, Joe died. You know. What happened to Jacques? Jacques, no. So once again, this is going to be 4 for 3s, but now you're you're 3 for 4s.
Yes.
4 for 3s, 3 for 4s.
2.
2. You are the attack, so you're going to win. Actually, it's not going to. All that's going to do is prevent you from having to take the tenacity test you would have owed, because they're not anywhere near. Yeah. Well, I like it. That seems right to me. I don't think this should be quickly decided, to be very direct. All right. That's all it goes. That's all the melees, right? Yeah. All right, top three, French draw card. Oh, there you go. Shooting from the French.
All right, starting on the left.
Mm-hmm.
These guys will shoot up here.
Just them?
What does
Yep.
light infantry do now?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think it gets you the nice bonuses it used to get you.
I don't think we can hits anymore. Unless there's
And remember, he got rid of Leger, and he made it light infantry. This unit has open order and skirmisher rules. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, there it is. Have the losses suffered by this unit in the fire phase if it is in open order or in cover.
Oh, I don't see that in my...
That is in the, do the Russians get something different? Well, no, this is the Russian. It's in the Russian light infantry sheet.
Oh, I'm looking at the 2.7 one.
This is 2.7.
Oh.
Look at light infantry.
Oh, there it is. It's under light. Okay, it's not under open order. It's under light infantry.
Yeah, it's under light infantry. Because remember, he got rid of it and he made it all light infantry.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Got it.
So, yeah, all right. So you get your usual shot run, but casualties are halved, so you got 3 dice.
Right.
One hit.
One. All right. These guys.
At the gun?
Yep,
That's
supported with this.
Ooh, supported by that? Yeah, that'll be 5.
How?
Whoa.
Everything.
All right, so that's 2 checks.
The gun's gone.
Yeah, well, you know what? They took that shot and they went, oh, like the heck with this.
Exactly. We're like, no.
No, so this is going to be Likachev, but you got other shots coming. I don't know if anything will be nearly that successful, but...
Nope. Right there.
That dude there, yeah. Yeah, what's this guy doing? Nothing?
He shot the gun.
He just shot.
Oh, he shot at the gun. Got it. 3.
One.
Mm-hmm. Continue if you got anything else with Likachev.
No, not the S with the check.
All right, that's a check for Likachev, please.
All right, I have +1, I think.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Is these batteries part of the
No,
check?
they count as
No.
they're nobody. They just sit there.
Okay, that's I was asking. That,
They're their own unit, as far as I know.
Yep, that's correct.
They passed.
Yeah, passed it
They may have driven off our guns, but we're still
with
here.
most vigor, but unfortunately, I do have to white Likachev.
Brothers, Moscow is behind us.
Yeah, Moscow is right over there, guys. We could go there. You know, we could go there.
Apparently, someone said at some point during the battle to try and keep his men in the fight.
Can I even hit them?
You can. They should have cover.
Yeah, they get. What is cover these days?
You subtract 1 from all hit rolls.
There you go. Is that is that from an AD or from the? Is it a modifier?
I'm looking. Wait, in the fire phase, subtract 1 from hit rolls for targets that target a unit that is in cover unless the attacking unit and all supporting units are artillery.
Which it
So
is.
Artillery can take a single shot as normal.
If
Okay.
shooter or any sports are shaken of all. So that's a hit for plus. So it's a die roll modifier, not a die modifier. That's the key thing.
Yes.
Got it, but that does not apply because this here is a gun. So just 1 die, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 die. Nope. Bounced over his head.
Just wanted to give it a shot. Okay.
No pun.
Abba-dabba-dab. That's all, folks.
All right, who's getting the free one?
Good question.
You take care, Achilles. Mr. Primrose, always a pleasure. And Guten Morgen, Jan.
This is what, turn 3?
Turn 3.
Alright, let's go with these guys getting the free one. Since they decided not to move last turn.
All right, Brucier goes. Yeah, you know, losing just 1 unit to a rout, that's tough when you got to start rolling for that. And now suddenly it's not just a 1, it's a 1 or a 2 that fails.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of wicked. Primrose sees smoke. He wonders if CT is playing. He is not, in fact. We do not have our beloved CT with us tonight. Ibn Hashim! This is a non-smoking game, except for people who have cannon. Tomorrow night, I certainly hope to have CT among us as we return to the fields of Waterloo, actually Quatre Bras, for WDS games Quatre Bras. If you saw WDS, which we're big fans of, love those people to death, they came out with the update to some of their squad battles games. Look great. Just great. Get some good Eastern Front action up on the channel, I think. Which reminds me, I gotta figure out who's... Chrono, you were the first one in, so I want to put you in charge just for die rolling purposes of the good guys, the defenders of Deadwood.
Okay.
And then Robert's done. Dalliner, you're not done? You haven't made your cowboy, man.
Yeah, I gotta make my cowboys. They gotta learn the ropes and ride. And not hide.
Still funny. Go on. Checking from around. Yep. I'm excited about Saturday. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be silly, but I think it'll be fun.
I mean, it's just sort of meant to be, I think.
Yeah,
3 inches, please.
Are you really coming at me?
and the hope
When
is...
you know me not to be aggressive. Well, lately, anyway.
Yeah, the scenic smoke is brought to us by, as are the miniatures, as is the table, by our friend, the Mechanical Turk. But no, we're...
3 inches.
333. Probably the guys on the hill are closer. I'm excited about Saturday, if only because I want to see guys pew each other. But I got to get you guys together to decide where this fight is occurring, so I can build the terrain for the first battle map.
I can dip in after the game tonight
Yeah.
because I'm here anyway, so I might as well.
Yeah, I might actually... You know what I think we'll do is I'll have Ron build his Cowboys, and then he can make the decisions for the team. Because we will be joined, it is my sincere hope, by our dear friend, Giorgio Barato, all the way from Brittany, who is going to play some Cowboys. And he wanted to be one of George Hurst's men. For those who don't know, we are setting our What a Cowboy game in the world of Deadwood from HBO.
Okay, next.
Hit it. Yep. You too, Evan. Why is there a conversation going on about people sticking cats in people's mouths?
I don't know, but my cat's trying to run over the keyboard.
Don't let your cat do what Giorgio's cat did and chew through your headset wire.
No, I'm more worried about her hitting the keyboard and my hand go flying, hitting all the friggin' figures.
So, it would seem that the family and I were going back to Saxony. So if you want me to do anything, Chrono, you let me know.
All right, I'll put you some research.
We're landing in Leipzig. I'm doing Lutzen, Bautzen, and Dresden.
Sounds like a good time. I gotta get over to Europe at some point. I have the money for it. I should do it.
Yes, you should. Not, to me, money is better spent on very, very little. Hey, Ron, what's this belong to?
You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I do, though. I really do. You need help?
It's that middle guy. For some reason, I won't pick it up.
Mm-hmm. And yet Chrono was able to do it without difficulty.
That's because you were the Russians today.
No, I'm feeling hurt because there's a guy I follow, Andreas Springer. He's a great Twitter follow. He's posting pictures. They just had the reenactment of Lutzen 2023, and all my guys are out there.
All right.
They're all in their lovely
There we go.
Is that everybody?
Nope.
Okay.
Next cavalry unit.
Dig it.
Here.
Latourmoburg. What was that so? He gets one full move in the form of a retreat move, but he must get away 3 inches or more from everybody on that side.
He has.
Dig it. I got more guys.
Another wave.
Just remember, if you support with him, you lose your lovely 3.
Oh, I see. Is that what we're doing?
Creaky, creaky,
What?
creaky. Suddenly the horse guns come for a visit. Yeah, you're not shooty on this side, Ron. Just so you know.
I know. That's what prolonging is for.
Okay. I'm good. Full disclosure from the umpire, you know. I mean, it's not a surprise to anybody that's watched us for the past several months, but Valour and Fortitude is a great rule set, period, full stop. I get to play big Napoleonic games with my friends, and they work.
Okay, that's that cav unit. Now the next one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Kalanko. Yep.
I just gotta figure out what I gotta do with them now.
Yeah, because the French are kind of all in on that first ridge.
Yeah, well, we're about the second ridge later. One step at a time.
Thank you, Napoleon. Although I am a little jealous of Dr. Zach White, who I follow on Twitter, who is currently touring all of the... not all, he's touring a number of the peninsular battlefields. He's currently at Salamanca. Which he comments, and I am told by others, including Marcus Cribb that we hung out with, is probably the best preserved and the easiest to see of the peninsular battlefields. But I'm excited because apparently, according to an acquaintance of mine, the Volkerschlag Denkmal in Leipzig has been finished, and now the reflecting pond and everything is open, and it looks super cool. Hang out and do some Leipzig. I'll come back inspired, Ron, and we'll play Leipzig.
There we go.
I'd be for that.
You gonna join us and do some Leipzig for Blucher, Joe?
I would like to, yeah, if my schedule will allow it.
Well, look at it this way. You can drift in and out as many did. The last time we played, it was 13 weeks. So, you know.
Yeah, it was a short game.
It was a short game. We will definitely cut it to no more than 10. How's that?
All done.
Awesome. One melee? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, is he shook yet?
Shit.
Is he shook? He is now.
He shook.
So that's going to wind up being 5-4. It's a half, right, Ron? Or Ron? Right, Chrono?
Sorry, say again.
So he's a 4
But
with
he's
a
half to a 2.
to a 2, so it's a 3.
Yep, he's 3 for 3. I
3
am
for
3
3.
for 5.
3 for 3, and you are you're
for 5.
reduced too, aren't you?
Yeah, so I'm half to 1, and I get 1 for canister, and then I get 1 for having support.
Okay, 3 for 3, 3 for 5. All of them? One of them.
1.
1. Let me give him the 1, and then you've got to make 3 checks. Nope.
Ugh.
Close. Close. But no. And that's nobody. So, but Ron, you can, if you wish, crest that hill and get him out of there. Yeah.
This still counts as being in the redoubt, or
Well, the point, though, no, it doesn't. That's the point. Neither of you would be in the redoubt. He's rummaging around back in the. He's in your backfield, is what we say. All right.
magic.
I see your backfield.
Stop it. Who did you send up there? Oh, the Lancers. Love your figs, Turk. I really do. All right. This is bottom 3. Will the Russians please draw a card?
Mechanical Turk's in the game, but he's not in our chat.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He just likes to see his toys at play, and I'm who am I to criticize the Turk, really?
Oh no, I was just curious.
And is this did you draw a card, Krena?
I did.
Oh, there it is. And it's the one on the
What
right.
turn is this? 3, right?
This is bottom 3.
Yeah.
And this is it's the one on the right, Krena?
Yes, it's yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a.
I know what it is. It's
Yeah, I'm just looking at that. Oh, it's that one. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Shooting, Russian shooting.
Is this cannon behind the crest of the hill or on or? in
Ron, I
front of it?
believe. Oh, you scooched him up. He's on the other side of that line for sure.
This one does too.
Yeah, this one did too.
If
It
you
is-
look at the line, yeah.
It is your intent. So it is your intent that both this gun and this gun are on the other side of the crest.
Intentions are correct.
All right, so we're gonna do this real quick. Ooh, just a little bit. There we go.
Okay, so this gun's gonna fire here.
All right. Well, that's a 1.
No,
Yeah.
not allowed.
1. Little counter battery love.
Nope.
Ooh, no.
And then
The barrels
second,
explode.
Yeah.
and then the second battery is gonna fire at this one.
And that's also 1.
There we go.
There you go.
Nice roll.
All right.
this gun is going to shoot straight down the hill. These guys.
All the canister all the time.
So that would be 2, and I think canister again adds 1 to it.
Yeah,
Yes.
3.
So 3.
Mm-hmm. Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing.
Ouch.
it's horrible.
They're getting scared. They're getting scared.
They're scared. They're scared.
Hey!
Oh, hey,
Pegasus are fine.
I forgot.
That's
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so you've got. I keep forgetting. Yeah, that's actually 2 separate units. You gave me a start. You gave me a start.
So they'll take a shot here from these Jaegers.
So these Jaegers there are shooting down here regular fire type stuff. Yep.
Yep.
Anybody joining them?
No, not this time.
3.
Two.
Ooh.
Good.
All right,
Nice.
that is actually a check.
Yeah.
That is a check for the French. 1 check.
I'll take cash, please.
No, you gotta take a check. Yep.
Fine. These guys are gonna be shooting here.
3.
Yep. 2.
2.
This line infantry is gonna shoot straight ahead.
3.
Nothing.
Feast or famine.
Yep, they are not shooting.
Mhm.
These guns are them.
Mm-hmm.
Although they have hits. I only roll 1 die,
Right.
so minimum of 1 though, so I can still inflict something. A hit.
And of
Blink.
course,
There. Does that still count?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
no, it doesn't.
I
because they're
thought-
open.
Let me check.
No,
I just-
no. You lose that hit. That's a feckless shot
Let me double check.
because it's rounding down most times.
It should be running down. Let me double check. I might as well shoot him anyway.
Mm-hmm. Just to make sure I know.
He shot you out of sheer spitefulness.
So his buddy cannons in the over here get wiped.
All right, that's all I've got.
Still not cheesy. I mean, you still friggin' hit here, and a cannon.
Oh no, there was damage done. Don't dispute that. All right,
So
who's gonna try to go?
I will again try for like a
3 or better.
no, not
No.
today.
Mm-mm. How about you, Joe?
I'll try for him.
Mm-hmm. Tolstoy.
Tolstoy. Yep.
Yep. How about you, Chrono?
He manages.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got some movements. I'm gonna switch around views there.
While they're moving, I shall return 1 sec.
Very good. Night, Matt.
Iron Guard is 45 degrees off the front.
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Michael Hopper. Pleasure to see you. Thanks for coming. Red, why would anybody use LPE? I want to be very direct about that. Why would you do that in a world where both Blucher and Valour and Fortitude exist? And if I want to get a little more complex, I go up to Shaka. Anyway, yeah, Russians, what do you got?
I'm
I'm
done
done
moving. Yep.
You're all good? Okay, so no melees?
No melees.
No melees, no place. All right, that takes us to the top 4. This is the turn of Grouchy's arrival. Grouchy arrives. Ron, you here? That's a no.
Yeah, he said he had to step away for a second.
Step away for a moment. All right, now we're going to talk about him. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, I like Valour and Fortitude a lot. It's certainly a different game. It is what it. It's one of those games I almost have to defend with. It is what it is. You have to know going in, but I enjoy it immensely. And it's
game.
and you are up, Ron. This is turn 4 where Grouchy arrives. Remember, he gets Remember, we have the new rules about reinforcements. So he is. Where does he come marching on? I assume. I shouldn't assume, but I do. Ah, interestingly, so it's a little bit different than I would have thought. He comes marching on up here, Ron. Kind of in this area. It's a free activation. I see your card. And it's your turn, unless you want to play a card, to do some shooting.
I am shooting.
Where would you like to shoot?
Good question. Bless you.
Dalinor says bless you. Oh, she says thank you. See, we're just nice people is what we are. Yeah, that is absolutely where I see VNF, Tom. It's black powder with problems fixed.
So these two.
All right, so you're yeah, it's actually a better shot than I thought, but you have half. Yeah, you do. So who's your supporter? All right, so he's canister, I imagine, at that range. So that's 3, 4, 5, but you're going to have all hits.
5 for 5s even. He's shaking.
5 for 5s, like the man said. Okay, once again, this is the thing that's going to always bug me.
Oh,
That's
look at
all
that.
right. I'll
Well,
take it.
Never mind. 4. That's 2 hits. Did you click them both?
click, yeah.
Yeah, okay, and those are Jaegers. They got a net. Yeah, they're fine. They're not as fine as they wanted to be, but they're fine. They're not testing yet. Other shooting, Wicked Run.
These guys here will shoot here.
Okay, you're saying words and not pointing to anyone. Thank you. So them boys with their 4, they're gonna shoot 4 dice. Two. Other shots?
Shoot up. Actually, we'll just shoot up the ridge.
All right, that's going to be 3 for 5s. One.
This cannon
Mm-hmm.
and this cannon
Mm-hmm.
will shoot this cannon.
Are you confident that that's the closest?
No, I'm never confident. Oh, actually, you know what? We can shoot this cannon. Is probably the closest. But
Yeah, that's that I'm more comfortable saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
2. Oh,
Can stop that anytime.
shaken.
I don't want to.
Shaken before he even got started. Hmm.
I believe that's all my shooting.
All the shooting is done. Who gets the free one?
Let's do the reinforcements first.
All right. Well, no, you have to do your free one first. That has to be first.
Oh, does it? Oh,
Yep.
is
Your
that
first
right?
activation of the turn.
And the mods broke everything.
These guys are not in square, correct?
Chrono?
And those guys are in column.
Okay.
Okay. You know what? I'll risk that later.
Just a
Let's go
question.
with this
How
one.
did these guys get that close to them?
They moved up, but the cans were still here. The Lancers moved forward.
Got it.
Stuck to
Thank
the
you.
Ground.
Thank you.
No, we'll go with this guy.
All right, there's your free one. Go. No, and I absolutely agree, Michael. I love Shaco. It's still on my list of top 10 rules. I can never give up Shaco. It'll never happen. But which is why I still play all of your scenarios. Now, it helps that your scenario books are what they are, and are as good as they are. In fact, the Mechanical Turk is working on one of them right now for a big super secret game other than that's name isn't Waterloo.
3
I-
inches. Please.
I'm not gonna lie. I am
Right now?
you are way
Okay.
that way. Yeah. There you go. You're on the screws. Just swing to the right a little. Just pivot. There you go. Now go forward. There you go. I am not going to lie. I am terribly excited about our Waterloo game for the anniversary next month. We're, obviously, Joe, you're invited, and we're going to... That could theoretically have a full... what does it allow? 4 players aside.
Oh yeah, if I can get in on that, I'd love to play.
It's gigantic.
Do you know what day you're going to be doing that on?
I don't exactly yet. It'll be somewhere. I think the Monday. I think Waterloo is actually the Sunday, so it'll probably be the Saturday before Waterloo.
Okay.
No, and people like a rule that they like and they're comfortable, and it's supposed to be fun. It's kind of the way I feel about all the rules I love. Although we have the OJ rule here, which means I love studying rule systems, learning them, thinking some are good, thinking some are bad. But the good ones, man, they click. And this is one of the good ones. Shaco, I love Shaco.
Actually, I gotta move these back
Okay.
because I didn't roll for them.
You really should roll first. This is Brucier. Yeah. Yep.
So these guys are fine.
Oh my God, we'd love to have you, Michael. You know that. Yay, Michael Hopper's going to come and play with us. I think it's a real privilege to play with guys like you and Marcus Cribb, and it's a little sobering to have Jervis leaning over your shoulder as you're play testing his rules. I won't lie. And every time... That's Eugene. I think you meant Gerard.
Gerard, yeah. I pinged the wrong guy.
Yeah, you pinged Eugene. Holy cow. 15 people viewing. Bless your hearts. Nice to have you. Hope Wednesday is treating you all well.
Alrighty, let's go. Where is he?
Who are you looking for?
The guy in charge of these horses.
Colin Core?
Oh, here he is.
Oh, Lachoma Berg.
Three inches, please. Am I far enough away from us?
You're fine. There are famous paintings of that Redoubt where French horses were doing exactly that.
I want to rally him.
Go for it. Nope.
Bums. All right.
Colin Core.
Hold on. I forgot he has this thing attached.
Mhm.
Prolonging.
Squeaky?
Prolong is what? 2 inches? 3 inches?
3.
3.
Trace.
All right. Now him.
Michael, you can join Dalinar, our great French commander. Michael pointed out that he likes to experiment, so he tends to lose a lot.
Nothing wrong with that. Nope. Oh yeah, he went.
Yeah, he goes if that's the question.
Yeah. I'm gonna rally this guy.
Okay.
Nope.
Mm-mm. Getting all those naughty ones out of your system.
Yeah. All right, my free move. The rest of them are staying there.
Bring on Grouchy. And remember, he must come on in March column. Let me get your die roller out. And let me guess, they're going to form attack column.
Correct.
Où est Grouchy? Ah! Là est Grouchy.
I don't know. I'm not happy with Grouchy after the last game.
I understand. Is that all of
Nope.
Grouchy?
That's all of Grouchy.
Miles, I don't think you started any.
Yes, I did. Up here.
Oh, you did. There. Oh, goodness.
I'm rolling 4 for 3. No, 5 for 3. I have a support.
I can't disagree with that. He's got 4, 5. 5 for 4. 5 for 4, 4 for 3.
5 for 3. I've got brigade support.
So him not being in square doesn't give him any disadvantage.
No, except that if he loses, he's dead.
No matter, he is only by 1. You have only take, so
Yeah, that's his penalty.
I lose. I get
Okay, I was just curious.
4.
4 to 4.
He wins, and you die.
Rip.
Ouch. So, that's the only melee, so we need a check from our guy, Likachev.
We have one more meal. Didn't he make contact over here?
Oh yeah, I have one more melee.
You don't check. You don't check, Ron. He does.
Oh,
You
I don't
won.
check. Oh,
You
you
won.
checked. Oh, okay. Oh, that's
Okay,
right.
yeah. So anyway,
This is.
4.
I'm throwing
5. 5 for 3
throwing 6 for 4.
versus 4, 5, 6 for 4. Yep. 5 for 3, 6 for 4. Exactly as the man said. 2,
4.
4. would
Getting
think.
for 2, yeah, we did. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now I check.
Yeah, now you do the 1 check.
Ooh,
Oh dear.
that +1. I still have 5 units on the table.
Oh, do you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. That was close. That was close. But you pass. You pass.
That's close.
That was very close, but you pass. All right. All done with our melees?
Melees are done.
This is the bottom of 4. The bottom of 4. If the Russians would draw a card, please. We're going to look at that card and say, all right. And now we're going to take a peek at that card.
Okay.
That's not terrible. Any card play from the Russians? I don't think so. Which would take
Not
us
this time.
to shooting. Shooting, please.
Battery here.
Yeah, I bet. What's that going to be?
Gonna
4.
be-
4, I would think.
No, caster doesn't double anymore.
Oh, just
Yeah.
that's 1. So 3.
3.
Yeah,
We lose somebody? Oh, no, this must be
that was
Turk.
Turk. That was Turk.
3.
One.
Poink.
Well, that could have been a lot worse.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna
4, 3. 3.
one,
Mm-hmm.
and these guys are gonna shoot the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, yeah, that's gonna be them. 2.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
That was rough. That's no good.
This gun over here.
Mhm.
That was the way he shot at these guys.
Okay. Anybody else? Joe,
Yeah,
what do you got?
We're gonna go ahead and have both guns fire at.
You may want to think about that because this guy's shaken, so he's going to be looking for 5s. This guy's only going to be looking for 4s.
All right, so the battery that I'm at right now is gonna fire here.
That's 1 for 5. That's 1 for 5.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
And the other one is gonna fire there.
1 for 4.
Let me check that.
Yep,
Shook him.
got that.
Let me check something. Square.
Remember, square is quite restrictive now.
Yeah. Okay. So this tracks 1 from fire value. So they're gonna shoot here because that's closest.
Mm-hmm.
So they get 2 dice.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Nothing.
Any other fire?
That's all I got.
Yep,
All
same
right. Joe, who you can activate? Tolstoy?
Yeah, he's
And Chrono? He can go.
Like a chef.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do this time? Messenger order for these guys.
Order, sir.
Yeah, you know, Jan, you're absolutely right. That's a great point. Jan is pointing out he's read the reports of Ney, Eugène, and Murat about this battle, and their accounts of the battle are radically different.
We don't get reinforcements until next turn, right?
Correct.
Okay, then that's all my movement.
yeah. I don't have any movement.
All right. If that is the case, did we get a melee anywhere?
Right here
All right.
is gonna be
Ooh,
4 for
saucy. You went for all the marbles, huh?
Yep.
4 for 4s.
Yep.
4 for 4s.
It's 4 for 4 versus.
And
He subtracts 1 for his melee value because he's open order.
yeah. So he's 3 for 4s. 4 for 4s. That's why you would usually remember you only this Leger, they only have a melee of 3, so they drop to 2, they pick up 1, so they're back to 3.
Ah, okay.
4 for 4 versus 3 for 4. One. Ugh.
How I wanted.
Oh dear. That's more what you didn't want. All right, that's one
Yeah.
check for you.
They stand strong.
Mm.
And then this fight here.
Yeah. That's a shook. So 5 for 5s.
I am 6 for 4s.
Yeah. 5 for 5, 6 for. No, you round down. That musketry rounds down.
Right, but I have some brigade support.
Oh yeah, so that'd be 4. Yeah. So 5 for 5, 6 for 4. Yep.
Ooh.
1.
Ew.
No, none. 2. Ron, 2
Hold
check.
on.
What you got? Let's go. Oh, he's
Bloodthirsty.
He's bloodthirsty. He gets to reroll them all.
Hold back. Whole kit and caboodle.
Mm. Picked up 2. How many did you hit him for?
2.
Even.
So
You still
I
win.
still win.
But I gotta mark that
Yeah.
to there, and that's 2 checks for Ron.
It's worth a shot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was the right move, I think.
3 will fail.
Fail. So Moran's that line infantry routes. Moran now is in the white zone, which is for loading and unloading only. Anybody else? No
That's
other
it.
melees? All right, so Morando's a check. Oh dear. All right, so that guy takes a doink and has to retreat.
He takes a doink and has to retreat.
Yeah. He's good, but he takes a doink.
He takes a doink.
And
And this
he
guy in the
takes a
back takes a
doink.
doink.
Yeah. You don't have to go that far back. You just got to get
Yes,
3.
Yeah, I got side 3.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's only there.
so basically,
You're good.
basically back to there. The lights play one retreat anyway. So.
Yeah, you're going to want to watch those lights because as they're in open order, if they
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
By 1, they would have just blown up. I'll take that.
Yeah.
It's definitely a pushback on the flank, no doubt about it. Stuff is happening. Stuff is happening. We don't know what, but it's happening.
Do we ever?
Okay. Is that it? We can push one more turn so we can see what some of those Russian reinforcements look like. This is the top of 5. The top of 5, our last turn for the evening. Ron, draw a card. Saucy. If there is no card play, Ron, firing. Shooting!
Alright, these two. Good shit I have.
Who's the, I imagine that's your lead right there?
Yeah.
So that's 3, sorry, that's 4, 5. 5 dice. Two checks.
Okay.
Yes. Just barely, but a check nonetheless.
These guys shooting this way.
3. Two checks. No.
The 2.
Couldn't
Check
last
the
forever.
right.
That's Likachev. Yeah. Anybody else shooting at Likachev or on?
Yes.
Looks that way. All right, then, boys. Your lead would be 3 on the canister. Oh, yeah, they're in open order. So it'd be, that's interesting. So that actually would be 6. Yeah, if you, no, 5. It'd be 5 if you start here. But they're shaken, so it's 5 for 5s.
I'll take it.
So that last turn, too.
Yeah, true.
Does it again?
2 more
Just
hits. One check.
Pass.
All right, these guys that are here,
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be 5.
here.
Another 5, but these are for 4s. Oh, no, it's for 5s. That guy's shaking. 3 halved 1.
All right, this artillery shooting at that square.
Ow!
That's 3, I think. Unless
No, it's
squares are
no, it's
different.
doubled. That's going to be
Right.
doubled. So
Yeah, you double the 2. And you
so
have
you're going to
1.
be double the 2, then he gets a +1. Yeah, 3. You're right. You're right. Two.
Ow.
Mm-hmm.
This gun's going here.
1 for 5. Mm-mm.
And this gun's going after the other one.
1 for 4. Nope.
All right, I'm done.
And I do believe we forgot to make Likachoff make his check.
Did I not test for it?
No, you.
No,
you,
because I shot on him.
Yeah, you shot.
Oh, that's right. Let me test that then.
He owes 1.
Passes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's on a bit of a rope right now, given where his guys are.
Well, at least what he's supposed to do.
That dude. Yeah. He's on a bit of a rope, but there it is. Okay, Ron, who's your free guy?
How many inches?
30.
36.
something.
Grushi. Ojen definitely knows where. How have you blundered, Turk? How have you blundered? And is it as bad a blunder as losing all of your minis?
That was less more of an accident, less of a blunder, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, let's start on the left.
All right. Yep. Man, Grushi hold freight, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Why didn't that print? Oh,
It
rolled a
did.
3.
It did.
Oh.
I saw it.
Yeah, put on me. That was weird. All right, rallying.
Go ahead. Yep.
And everybody else is fired.
Yep.
Fired.
Mhm.
So,
Yep.
all right, let's go.
Roussier.
No.
Mm-mm.
All
He
right,
says no.
let's go, Gerard.
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 He says oui. Is that so?
Let's bring 2 units in for fun.
Not for all possible definitions of fun. Now remember, this guy
That I know. That's what I'm doing now. That's why I
Yeah.
switched it.
was like, just bear that in mind. Yeah, that one hit, even though it seems small, is huge in this game. That is so funny. One of the guys on the players' aid, there's a Twitter meme going about using only food, show a picture of where you grew up. And he just posted a picture of that gigantic deep fried pork cutlet that OJ posted a picture of. That's funny. Oh, Ohio, we love you so.
And these guys
What are they going to do?
rally.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they really won't.
We're not feeling it.
He's next.
La tour, ma beurre. Mm-hmm.
What to do? What to do?
I don't know.
I mean, how powerful are squares?
Well, bottom line for you, sir, is that we go to squares. We read what the rule for square doth say. All right. It wins tied fights. Any cavalry that attacks it loses half its melee value. So, basically, it's going to have the value of your cavalry, and it wins ties fights.
It cannot be outflanked.
Yeah, you can't outflank it. Right.
Well, yeah, because you're squared. Because you're a big square.
See, I don't think that's too powerful.
See, I don't either. I know Jervis is stressing that, and I'm like, that seems right to me.
Can't just run over them. Jeez.
He can try. Stop it. You wrong, though. You wrong. Sent in the curiosity.
I'm sorry, I was hiding them for you.
Oh, thank you.
Sent in the curiosity, did he?
He's gonna try rally.
That might. It's not if a unit breaks, Jan. It's if the brigade fails. A unit alone breaking has no effect on other units.
I rolled a 5 for his rally over here.
Got it. Thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna activate.
Cool. Yep.
The only thing I'm gonna do is rally my guns.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
And rally the cavalry behind them.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, wow. 1 out of 7 rallies. That's great. Sir, I be done, sir.
All right. Just the one melee?
Just the uno mille.
Uno melee.
Yeah, there's two.
Oh, 2, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good lord, yeah. Which one do you want?
Cannons.
Cannons, does it matter? They're the same. Which one's the lead unit? Because he's going to take all the whooping. 6. And he loses one, so 5.
Did he lose one?
What's the effect of the terrain?
Let me double check. Trying to find all my friggin'.
It's T. You gave it to me as a T. Melee
T1
is
7.
It does not. Okay, it
Yeah,
doesn't
T1
impact his
7.
melee value.
large defensive can be split. Units or can use a move. No.
It only impacts artillery and cavalry. It would, if I was infantry, I would add one to my melee value, but I'm not infantry.
Oh, that's it. The infantry gets it. Yeah.
I do have canister, so I add one to my melee value,
Yeah.
which makes it 4.
4 for
And I-
4. Yeah.
I thought this guys would be 3 because it doesn't half rounded
Yeah.
down.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I still have. So it is still 3.
Why is he having? Forgive me.
Artillery and
In battery in
terrain.
terrain.
Oh, right. So
That's what we
it's-
did over here with the cavalry.
Yeah.
remember?
So that's 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a third,
Okay.
and he gets brigade from here, right?
They're army guns, so I'm not sure you want to count that.
Oh, right. Good point. So it's 2.
Neither is gonna hurt.
2 for 4 versus 6 for 3. What am I saying? 7 for 3.
Ow.
Nothing. Three.
3. So that's
3 checks. 2 checks.
Capacity is 3.
Oh, 1 check. Nice.
Nope.
All right, so he's
Out
gone.
falls.
And one of those can advance run. Well done. And the other melee. This sucker is 7.
3. He's halved.
8. So
Right.
so it's 7, 3, 4.
Just
4 for 4 versus 4 for 4. Yeah. 4 for 4 both ways. 2. 2.
2.
And he wins because he is in square.
Yeah.
And the cavalry has to bounce.
Yep, you have to take a retreat move.
Yes, I got side 3. I have to go all the way back. So
Still left him wobbly.
With the larger unit, it was worth the shot with the half.
Got it? Cool. All right. And who are you? That's right. It is Korf. Korf arrives this turn.
He always does it.
Oh, jerk move.
boo.
Jerk move. But there it is. You do not get Korf in here. The bottom of our 5th turn. However, you do get a card though, Chrono. Did you draw a card?
I did.
I'm gonna look at it. I see what it is. I'm gonna take a look at them rules. Just because I like to follow along because it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a goodie.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I want to use it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Doug.
I'll figure it out after we do some shooting.
Do you have to do that in any particular? I thought you had to do that. In the fate
This does it
phase.
before it carries out an action. It does it before they carry out an action.
A unit carries. Yeah, correct. Please commence with shootification.
We'll try and shoot at these lancers again,
From?
being 5.
Oh, the
square.
squares. Yes, that's what? 3 for 5s.
2. -1 for being in square.
Right, but they're. Oh, yeah, 2. Yeah. Just looking at their melee.
2 hits.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Ah,
That actually was nasty. That's 2 checks. Whoa, 2 passes.
These guns up here on the hill are gonna shoot these guys.
1.
these guys are not shooting.
I wouldn't have thought so. Any other shooting?
Yep. This artillery to here, we're going to do the same thing we did last time.
All right, shoot over on the left, so that's 1 for 5.
Yep. Nope. And the
One.
other one at the other battery.
For 4.
Yes.
That is a
Okay.
check. Yes. They're shooting.
All I've got.
All I have.
Who will you attempt to activate, gentlemen?
Like
Tolstoy
Jeff.
for me.
Like Jeff does give them.
Yep, you're both good.
Yeah, I'm going to rally these guns.
Mm-hmm.
Where you going?
2. They do not rally.
Correct. There are many
We're
people.
having
Oh, you were
fun up
having such a
here.
nice time on that first ridge. What the heck?
I'll let you camp out there. Oh, we're tired.
Messenger check. No.
No. You know, you'd think they wouldn't need a messenger to figure out what the plan was. For real.
And then we'll try Kapsevich.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Joe, if you hadn't noticed, we did shrink the frontages. I think they work a lot better.
I do too. It feels better.
Yeah, much more. They're very. I think the field looks better, and I think they're easier to deal with from a pure practicality standpoint. But I think they just look right. And it's certainly not like we're not throwing a lot of units out there anyway.
True.
So much like Rob, I can't say this is the most engaging terrain I've ever built, but the scenario is really quite good. This is going to come down to it in our next session. It really will. And we were able to punch through 5 of 12 turns, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. I think I would think the code done differently already, but it's always
But that's the fun of it.
It is.
Happy when you get it right and a little frustrated when you get it wrong. It's also very interesting how little you all are using march movement. I don't know as that's consequential, but it is interesting. I think the movement is...
Aren't these guys technically still in march column back here?
No, he brought them on and changed them out instantly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he skipped his first double move so he could reform them.
Well, I guess the defensive line is set.
Yeah. Well, Ron knows his objective, I guess. There's going to be no doubt about that. This will then... no melees, right? Sorry.
No one touched. None of my guys went in and.
I need a
people.
final state picture, and that's as good as any. Got to get a save in. Here comes the save. Redoubt. No.
Did you move your 2 cannons,
Who?
Joe?
No, I did not.
Oh, for some you know it is the way the infantry moved. It looks different. That's
Yeah,
why.
I moved the
Yeah,
infantry
the
up.
infantry moved.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Cannons still have line of fire. So.
Yeah, they sure do.
Oh yeah.
All right, so this is great. This is fun, and I think next time when we get together and see how this finishes up, it'll come to a very, very interesting end. That will be pretty darn cool. Tomorrow, with any luck, Wargame Design Studios, Battle of Quatre Bras for Campaign Waterloo. Should be pretty cool. See how that all wraps up. And on Saturday, Deadwood Wars for What a Cowboy. We're going to be playing What a Cowboy, learning the system, having the first battle of our campaign using the built-in system. So something totally different. And obviously, as always, we have a gigantic pile of other games to play. So lots of other things to do. Anyway. Absolutely, Yeehaw is right. That is what we're going to do. Won't play us some cowboys. Thank you all to those who played. Thank you to those who watched. We had a great crowd again tonight. Appreciate you.
Jim, one more thing.
Yes, sir.
I may be a little late next week. Hopefully I'll be able to make it. I forgot it's my graduation next week.
Oh hey!
Aw.
Congratulations!
Yeah, congrats, man.
Graduation.
So you will be officially a journeyman plumber, is that right?
Yes, I'll be officially a journeyman.
Congratulations. That's
ceremony's at 6. So I'm hoping to get home before this starts.
All right. Well, we will. That. All right. That excuse, to Joe's point, that excuse is accepted. We accept that excuse. Should it come to that? Hopefully it doesn't, and we can all get together and play some more. But that's wonderful. Hard earned, I know. And we've had to put up with you not playing with us. So what the heck?
I know.
So yeah, we have. Oh, you're getting many congrats out in the chat. So from Doug
Thanks,
and Tom
guys.
and some of the others. So many salutes to you. Anyway, so thank you so much to those who played. Thanks to those who watched. Until we meet again, please take care of yourselves and one another. We will talk soon. Pause.
Good night, Ian Jackson.